Can we really be real with each other right now? Authenticity and honesty, it's not the same. The main reason why we got caught up in relationships and loving people for too long let me rephrase that, because it's not about loving someone for too long, because you'll always love that person or that version of who they were in that time, but more specifically, allowing people to share space with you for too long based off of you being in love with how they presented themselves, and then loving on what the potential of that could look like with you all together. And a lot of the times that feeling of imagination turned into a need for that to come true in order to settle the abandonment issues that were taught to you through traumatic situations that at that time you weren't able to heal from. And because someone was authentically a liar, you developed a habit to see that as truth. But this authentic liar, because let's be real, all of us are authentically liars. You're being yourself, you are always hiding a mask that someone else outside of you cannot see. But you showing that side to yourself and accepting yourself and being honest and truthful in the way you want to present yourself and what your actions are, and you telling people your truth and not being a bully, but you're not being scared to give someone constructive criticism. You're not being scared to accept yourself in moments where you need to grow. And you're not stopping yourself from being fearful and doing it anyway. Just keep going. That's truth. That is the purest form of love. The purest form of love that you can give yourself or anybody in this lifetime is honesty. And that's the reason why love hurts. Love is beautiful and it's magical. And love is omnipotent, because anything that is of any character is well-rounded. It has both a up and it has a down. But everything that we see in energy is positive and negative. There's no good or bad to me. And I can argue that. We can argue about that. To me, I don't believe in good or bad. I believe in positive and negative. Because once you see that positive and negative charges are always there to balance and to nurture and to love and to talk and to guide and to be gentle with and to sometimes give a little bit of roughness around the edges. When you realize that you have truly, 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 truly been loved and appreciated. And when you do that to yourself, oh my gosh, you know that you deserve it. And sometimes it comes in the form of other people showing you how to do that for yourself. But I pray for us all that we can at some point get to a place where we can give that type of love to ourselves. That we can accept ourselves for all of our downs, all of our negatives, all of our positive charges, and really be able to place that on a table and say, how can this relationship, how can this journey together be one that truly just brings up our frequency? How is it that we can come together and continuously be fearful and do it anyway? Life became different when I realized that love is a habit, especially self-love. Self-love is a habit. It's a habit. It's about having some form of a daily ritual, whether it be a morning routine, a night routine, or both, a lunch routine. It's check-ins. It's nourishment. It's curiosity. It's digging deeper. It's crying. It's feeling out anger. It is everything but lying. Everything but lying, which we sometimes do, but you can never lie to yourself. You can never lie to yourself. You can try, and then that becomes delusion. Actually, delusion is being good to yourself sometimes. But there's a positive and negative in everything. There's a positive and negative in everything. It's great to be delusional. You know, in order for me to get to a time where I was truly showing up for myself, I had to lie. And the way I did that was by changing my surroundings. So when I got divorced, right, the house looked the same. And I remember when I started studying neuroscience that a person in a different environment is able to shift their, their mindsets faster and more efficiently because they're in a new space. A different energy is being, added to them. And at that time, I didn't financially have the resources to just get up and get another apartment and leave. And so my ex and I stayed together, but of course, there would be some times where they would go on trips and then I would go on trips and I'll come back. But when I was home by myself, I said that I needed to change this space some way, somehow. And I started adding post-it notes on my walls that said, I am enough. And of course, post-it notes are so bright and that pop of color just added so much life in my space. And I don't even like pink. It was pink and yellow and green. And I'm saying, I am enough. You got this. I am enough. You got this. And some other phrases, but those were the two phrases that really, really helped. And I put them all over the walls and in the mirror. And I was totally delusional because in no way did I, like, at that time did I feel like I was. I mean, I hadn't felt this way. I hadn't felt that way ever. And so at one point, the audacity that I would even, tell myself that I'm enough, because especially around people, like, what, who is that? But because I didn't grow up with that confidence, but deep inside, there was a huge part of me that knew that I was. And so would that be lying? I don't know. I don't know. I guess you can comment in the comment in the comments if that's lying. But I remember adding all of that to my space, and every single day I woke up during that divorce, it was like it was just a different energy from yesterday. I slowly became better. I slowly became more intentional. I slowly just began to grow and heal. And my intention every day was to be efficient about my healing. I just wanted to not feel the same way I had been feeling. I didn't want to, be crying months from now, which, in the moment when you literally cried for 2 weeks, 3 weeks straight, nonstop, bad, ugly, nasty cries, okay? Yeah, you might think that, damn, I could possibly be breaking down about this again in 2 months. Like, I thought that my whole world was over. And I just wanted to not feel that way again. And so I looked up different ways on how I could just shift, and changing my environment was the biggest step. And I moved things around, moved furniture around, just made little changes around the entire apartment. This 1-bedroom apartment, I'll never forget. And it just felt different. My authenticity was my love for being curious about life, and to consistently grow even in times where I've been dealt a tough hand to play. And and it's cool to look back on it and just laugh and say thank you. Because my authenticity was the reason that I continued, but my truth was what helped me build my intention. My authenticity was the reason I shifted, but my truth was the reason I shifted so fast and so purely. It's not often that you hear silence in a video. This isn't like any other video. I mean, I'm not even facing you all. I can't even, I'm not even, it's not that I can't face the camera. I just enjoying the trees. uh, just enjoying the trees. You all do yourself a favor and refuse to stay in seasons with people that were only supposed to be there for one. Refuse for yourself to not heal your wounds of abandonment and love on your personality. Dig deeper to find a better authenticity, because we can always grow in our authenticity. Everybody's perfect, but nobody's perfect, you know? Like, we all have something to learn, something to grow from, something to heal. And it's good to know that in every challenge or every interaction, through every intention, through every goal, that you are going to upgrade, and upgrading hurts. There's the reason why we have growing pains, you know. Our hormones were meant to put us in a space where through pain would create longevity in this environment, in this world. Our bodies know it, our cells know it, even down to the smallest particle in an atom. It knows it, and knows that you have to grow and have to push out these negative charges, these positive charges, in order to allow more in. And when you work on the things that you have not necessarily liked about yourself, and you work on being consistent with yourself, and not being afraid to shift, even when you're surrounded by a group of people who are being complacent and standing still and not taking their time. When you're true to what it is that you need, you find people who are like-minded, or be able to celebrate people and people be able to celebrate you in a way that gives you more light, gives you more motivation and more of a reason to continue. And you have to go through the growing pains first. Like, and everybody's growing pains are different. Oh my gosh, everybody's growing pains are different, which is why it makes it amazing for us to have conversations with each other, to talk to each other and say, oh, like, I can learn from that, or, ooh, I am good, thank God, I'm grateful for what I did go through and that it wasn't that bad, or, you know, or just be able to appreciate things, you know, be able to appreciate what you have and hold on to what you have, and know that nobody can come into your space and just be fucking, you know, trying to take your light, dim your light, steal your energy away, because, you know, I've used up enough energy in my world to suck the life out of myself. So why would I allow you to be in my space and suck the life out of me? You know, that's too much sucking. Too much. For real, y'all. Like, it's too much. You deserve truth. You are enough for the truth. You are enough for honesty. You are enough for just an upfront experience. And I'm not gonna say that authenticity is not love, because authenticity is love. It's a form of love. But truth is that pure diamond. I mean, whatever is better than a diamond, cool. Well, there's a lot of things that could be better than a diamond. It could be a big old crystal bathtub. That's better than having a small diamond. Being able to sit in a crystal tub and feel the energy of that on a new moon, that's better than diamond. And but I'll just leave with this, because we can sit here and we can talk for a while. Today I'm just in a really big introspective mode and processing being celebrated yesterday. I opened my first practice, you all, yesterday. New beginnings. If you need hypnotherapy, come visit me. If you would love a sound healing session, come visit me. Email me. Check out www.IamMakiraImani.com. If you would like to get your friends and do a sound healing circle on the beach, on the sunrise or sunset, or on a beach day, just like, we need a reset, we need realignment, let me know. I got you. It's so wonderful to have clients, because just as much as I'm like guided to heal and help heal these people with healing themselves, I'm also healing. Hmm. And it feels amazing. It feels so good. Work, like inner work, feels good. It feels so good that the things that I do outside of it don't feel like work. I found what doesn't feel like work. And I'm gonna get better at it and just grow in it and love on it and allow it to love on me. And also, I have a group of people who truly, truly want to see me happy. Life is good. And I wish that for every single one of you. I do. Hypnotherapy has helped me just healing has helped me. My experiences, my challenges have helped me. I've allowed them to just help me. I've allowed myself to look crazy. Not go crazy, but I did go crazy for a little bit. I allowed myself to go crazy and lose my mind so that I can gain a peace of my mind, and I am grateful to myself for it. Yeah. But a lot of the times we just can't control people. That's the only reason why it hurts so freaking bad. A lot of the stuff that we go through is because you can't control anybody else. That's the reason why you can do all the things. You can do a lot to yourself. Be anxious and overeat and overdrink and all that kind of stuff, but you are hurting yourself. You hurt yourself. Do it because you want to. You know what I mean? Do it because you want to, not because somebody else is controlling you, you know? But we just got to break those attachments, break those belief systems down that are in our subconscious that are making us, act out in habits that bring us away from ourselves. You got to be closer to yourself. Closer. Just closer. It's like, I like drinking. It's so awesome to say. That's a relief for some people. Okay, cool. You like drinking. But too much of anything and too little of some things. It's all that it takes to break you away from yourself. So it's usually when we got positive and negative charges, and they're always just, losing, coming back. So that you gotta figure out homeostasis for your life. Have a good ecosystem. I have to have a friend from my cohort give me a hypnotherapy session. I need my gym trainer. I need my even though I know I'm a trainer, I can train somebody, but I need somebody to motivate me. I need my friends. I need my massage. I need my nail lady. And I could be a lot of those things. I could do my nails, I can do this, I can do that, but the rich life is having relationships. The rich life is having relationships and being able to take other people's authenticity and understand that their authenticity is sometimes going to be trying your honesty. That's the reason why you're being challenged. You see how the ring around the rosy. It's a continuous cycle of testing and being honest with yourself and saying, yeah, with some things I know that I can jump outside my comfort zone, and with some things I'm not gonna do that. And to be honest, these are the type of people that I need to be around. And so okay, I need to be okay with being isolated for a little bit by to myself until I find these people. And of course you can get tried with some other people along the way, but then you have to end those relationships and be honest. Y'all not my cup of tea. I'm not your cup of tea. Or maybe your cup of tea, but you're not my cup of tea. That's okay. We're really about to end this video now. Right at 30 minutes. Love y'all. have a wonderful day. And drop a compliment, drop a part of this video that you truly liked, something that resonated with you. Tell me a story, tell me an experience, and I look forward to commenting back. Subscribe, love on me. We're in this experience together, whatever perspectives that we can all learn from.